ANGI, Angie's naming a new CFO, Alpha November Golf India. CRBP, Charlie Romeo Bravo
Good morning,
Papa.
good morning.
Corbus Pharmaceuticals announcing top-line results from the determined phase 3 study of lenabasum for the treatment of dermatomyositis. That's Charlie Romeo Bravo Papa.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Alright, so not much really looking good.
ACLS
Today, I'm in PIRS,
announced
20
shipping up
shares.
Purion High
MRIN,
Energy System
I
to
am
leading
in.
CMOS image sensor manufacturer.
Actually added
That's
on this
Alpha
dip
Charlie Lima
right
Sandy.
here. But notice we had the right side of the roof here. I added shares right down here in this area. And I bought 5 here, then I added 5 more here. But there's really not too much that's looking good. GTT, we were watching, I just bought 5 shares of that as well. We're kind of breaking here. If we break this level right here, we should see a nice up move. I'm looking to get up here to 325. So we shall see what the day brings us. Hopefully you guys could hear me. Usually I could hear myself talking, but I don't hear myself today. So we're getting a nice little pop here. Again, we're looking to come up to this area right here. We'll see what we get. If we're going to make it to that area. We got tweezer tops here. Let's see what that candle does. If it's going to hold or continue to come back. But tweezer tops is something that you want to sell when you see that. So let me get out of this. Let's see what we close. Are we going to close out with tweezer tops? I'm just going to get out of it. I thought I changed that to 5.
WKHS Workhorse shares getting a pop to the highs now. Whiskey Kilo Hotel Sandy.
Alright, what are we doing on MRIN? So what we got here on MRIN is a head and shoulders pattern. You can see that clear as day. I'm going to go ahead and close out.
Shares of First Solar continuing to pop here now, 84.86.
So closed out MRIN. Let's go back to PIRS. Up $1.10 here on PIRS. We got this little wedge pattern forming here. So let's see what we do. I'm just not seeing really anything, guys.
CRBP shares to resume trading at 8:35 a.m. Charlie Romeo Bravo Papa.
I was looking at something else, but That's kind of a
Andreessen
big loss.
Horowitz
I don't like
announcing new
losing more than
$2.2
$1.
billion fund to continue investing in crypto networks.
Flipping through the charts over here. And now we got the right side of the roof forming. Let's go ahead and draw it out. See what we get, if we get a breakthrough or not. But the markets are really, really weak today. I don't see strength whatsoever. Yesterday had a couple of good trades, but Wednesdays I've never liked, really, ever. Every now and then you'll get a decent day on Wednesday, but it's not very often. But even today, there's just no strength at all. So we'll see what happens if anything comes out with news. But I'm really not seeing anything that would warrant taking a big trade right now or today, as of now. So let's go look at MRIM with the head and shoulders pattern. And we could draw our right side of the roof again. But typically, when you see the head and shoulders, which this is the head, these are the shoulders, and you have a slant to the downside, that will just confirm your continuation of a downtrend. But as of right now, guys, I really don't see anything. Let's look at PIRS again. It looks like it's wanting to
ATIF, Alpha Tango India
break through the right
Foxtrot.
side of the roof.
ADIF1 hedge fund receives $1
But
million
again, I wanna
subscription from ADIF's chairman of the board.
Some
That's
sideways
ATIF.
action on it. I don't want to just see that one break. Whenever you get a chimney, you want to get away from the right side of the roof. And this is actually a bull flag pattern that we're seeing here. It's not a very good one, but it is a bull flag pattern. If you could picture this as a flag, let's see if the price action stays within this range, and then we'll be looking possibly for another entry. But again, as of right now, the markets just aren't there, or the strength is just not there, I should say. And if this is a true bull flag pattern, it should stay within these lines that I drew. We should fill this in like this, and then we'll get a breakout to the upside.
Coming up at 8:30, durable goods orders for
And we're
May,
breaking to
expecting
the downside,
2.8%.
so-
Core durable goods plus 0.8%. GDP for Q1 expecting
They
6.4%.
did break out to the upside on this, which is
Initial
surprising,
claims
especially with the head and shoulders
380,000.
pattern.
Continuing claims 3.47 million. That's coming up at 8:30.
But this is our area of resistance right now. So we'd want to see if we break through it, are we going to hold, and where are we going to pull back to? So we'll draw another line in the middle here. See what we get on it. But as of now, I would much rather wait till the open or see what happens here between 9 and 9:30. But there's just, I mean, there's really no action going on in the markets right now. Everything is weak. The SPY is up but trading sideways. Makes you wonder how high we can go. But we're definitely having trouble breaking this area right here. I took a trade on this morning. I got in right here, and then I just held it. And I went outside for a minute. When I came back in, we were down here, so I was down 90 cents, closed it out. Should have closed it out up here, but it was only like $2 I was up. But with 15 shares, you're really not going to get much more than that. So this is trying. We got moving up here. BBIG is making a move. Do we got news on this? Nope. So we got resistance at 520, no news. Been on an uptrend, 1, 2, 3, 4 days, 1, 2. So BBIG could be a nice ticker to watch today. Keep on your radar. But we got 1, 2, 3.
Shares of Tilray, TLRY, at the highs 1821. Tango Lima Romeo Yankee.
MRIN. So with MRIN, we're starting to form that wedge pattern. How after Head and Shoulders, I have no idea.
BMRA, BioAmerica, signs exclusive distribution agreement in Canada for its new and proprietary Heliobacter pylon test. HP plus Detect, that's BMRA, Bravo Michael Romeo Alpha. Share is moving on that press release. BMRA getting a pop here of $5.05.
Never want to get in on that first bar, that's for sure. Let's see what this has done in the last 20 days. It's a one and done. Nothing really holds on it. How many? 12 million share float, so could be worth watching today. Again, most of this news you're going to get in the mornings is garbage. But one of the things you always want to remember is never get in on that first bar. It's kind of like the opening bell, you know. A lot of times they'll trap you here and it'll just continue to go down. And these are things you'll learn the longer you're in the markets, but you'll get 1, 2, 3 red bars, and then you're looking to get in around this area. Only reason I like it's because it's a low float. What was it, 12 million shares? 12 million share float. And the other thing I like about it is there's actually a lot of volume on it. I don't know why. That's really odd. So here I'll buy 10 shares and we'll see what we get out of it. I won't be looking to stay in this long. We are on an uptrend on it. I wonder why we came down so much on this. That I'm not really sure. I'm actually going to buy that dip, which I don't ever recommend doing. You never want to add to a losing trade. But like I said, this is what you're looking for. 1 or 2 red bars, and then we'll get that pop back up. And again, there's an awful lot of volume in this. What's the volume on it right now? In each one, we got 15,000, 8,000, 11,000, 7,000. But yeah, the markets overall, man, they're brutal right now. Brutal. This is typically what you'll get. 3 bars down. 1, 2, 3. And then you'll see a little turnaround. But that's why this first bar, I mean, they're always trapping people with this first massive bar up. Notice when you get there, whenever he calls it out, this bar is already formed. It's like a collection plate, if you want to look at it like that, right? Everybody's jumping in here right on that first news with 1,000 shares. I saw a couple of big orders here, and then it just tanks. So you always want to wait for that pullback on it. I'm not sure if we're going to get another move up on this, but we're pretty close to where we opened on it. So I'm just gonna hold on to it. All right, ALF is making a move right now. Let's look at ALF. On ALF, we are looking. We just broke this area. This would be our next area. We're looking to break on it. But not interesting right now.
AMZN, Amazon, and Asmodee filed joint lawsuit against counterfeiters, Alpha Michael Zulu November.
Now notice the volume just kind of died off here. Ticker tape's really not even moving, so if anything, we'll just see what this does at the bell. ATOS is coming up to a nice area. An after hours high yesterday is 750. And I don't know why this is really even making the moves that it's making. It's not a low float. At all-time highs on it. Been on a nice uptrend since April.
Coming up in 1 minute, durable goods orders for May plus 2.8% expected. Core durable goods plus 0.8% expected. GDP for Q1, 6.4% expected. Initial jobless claims, 380,000. Continuing claims, 3.47 million expected.
So yeah, I mean, I'm just really not seeing anything out there today that's worth sitting around here for this morning, guys. So I think I'm gonna just head out. I'm still waiting on that trunk part. It was supposed to be here yesterday, so hopefully it'll be here today. I can get that done, but as of right now, everything looks like garbage, the entire market also, so definitely be careful. Trade in today, I don't really see anything as of now. I mean, you got BBIG to watch, ORPH, CLOV. You know, these are ones that have been running in the past, but other than that, guys, I'm